We're going upstairs to watch the sunset. Sunrise. The skyline looks pretty cool. The doors that we're supposed to go through to go and see the sunrise, they are open, but they're closed. I think that means that they're closed. Oh, she's doing it. Oh, rebel. It's our problem, isn't it, babe? We're law-abiding citizens.
We are.
Wow, silhouetted plane. Seeing that Coca-Cola lorry makes it feel Christmassy.
It really does. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming.
The sun comes up every single day, but there's something different about being away that makes the sunrise just that little bit cooler.
Just love a sunrise. Sunrises are always great. It's another day, another opportunity.
But we love sleep more, so when we're jet lagged, it's the perfect opportunity because we're not miserable getting up. We actually want to.
We're awake anyway. People do this out of choice daily. No.
More energy, more passion, more footwork. We're on our way to a authentic Seattle-based coffee chain.
Yes, this is the place.
Sippy cups aren't a thing in the UK. Like, they just really aren't. But since you have and had your sippy cup...
Yeah, Michelle told me to get a sippy cup when we were in Target back in Chicago.
And now you're way more hydrated.
I just wanted.
I think that's very you.
Yeah.
They even have keychains of sippy cups to remind you to hydrate.
Jazz bought a sippy cup for our friend that introduced her to sippy cups. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Not a surprise anymore. Anyway, look at this. Nitro cold brew. I've been thinking about this since the games. It's smooth, it's delicious, it's lovely. Big day ahead. Whoop HQ.
There's a song playing called Songbirds whilst Jazz does these emails and catches up with business stuff that my dad used to put on his wedding videos. My dad used to make wedding videos whilst we're sat here just enjoying our morning. Kind of enjoying our morning. When I see dogs on holiday, it just makes me smile. Look at just a couple of dogs a day. You know what I mean? Look at that. I'm having a great day so far. It's not even 8 a.m. I see a sunrise, I see a dog, I've got my favourite coffee. It feels like really autumny. Sipped the coffee until it was all gone, and then it was time to head over to Whoop HQ in downtown Boston. Business, Craig and Jazz, it was time to get some stuff done. Always get a little bit nervous on the way to stuff like this.
Yeah.
We are bosses.
Pretend
Yes.
that you are confident and it'll be fun.
I am Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Around our crew and around our people and just making vlogs and in the gym, we're like very vibing. When we go and do like business stuff, I feel like, I don't know,
Not even just business
No,
stuff.
yeah.
It's just like, I don't
we're shy. That's the words. Yeah.
just need to back ourselves a bit more.
All the trees changing colour. Tell you what, it's one of the most beautiful things, isn't it?
Happy all the time. That sun keeps on shining.
Sun's out, not a cloud in the sky. Music's vibing. Ooh, baby, I love the way every day.
And it's got me feeling fine. Birds will listen to me everywhere I go.
If there's one thing we've learnt though in business and what we've been doing is you just got to chuck yourself in the deep end, and if you don't know how to swim, you just got to
Hope
swim.
for the best.
Yeah, literally.
Don't know if you don't try.
No. So if you're willing to try something, people can't, discredit you for that.
And what a great day to be visiting Group HQ. I'm 89% recovered.
I'm 45%.
One of us is winning.
And we're here 6 minutes early. So standing outside awkwardly.
Which never happens
Never
for
happens.
us.
We got to go up to the 6th floor. The entrance was really suave.
Official, yeah. I felt
Yeah.
like I was on Elf and I was like asking for my dad. Hi.
Alright, first things first, tour of the place. Get to see what goes on behind the scenes, see what Whoop HQ is actually like. And to say that I was impressed, understatement. This place is wild.
So, ride the bike, you can do whatever you want. Like, make yourself at home.
We in? We on?
Yep, we're good.
Whoop HQ Labs. So this is where they will test athletes, they will test the band on different locations, they will test the new up and coming products, and make sure that the statistics and the data from wherever you're putting it on the body, as well as all the new stuff, works as it should. It's a cool, and obviously down there there's like scientific studies going on right now, putting people's bodies, age groups, everything through different tests, and like seeing how they respond. Way more science. We've come into a fitness lab, not just a wearable.
Come back here and do a test.
We should come back and do a test.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick. They got the fancy lifts here at Whoop where there's no buttons on the inside. You've got to commit to the floor that you go into before you go up to this. Hello. What I was going to say is the lifts I find cool, you know, where you have to commit to it. It's just like, right, we're going to this floor, that's it. I mean, that's not a Whoop thing. Yeah, you don't.
Birds are whistling to me everywhere.
The entrance is grand. You know, when we were turning up, I actually didn't know what to expect because I'd never seen photos of like Whoop HQ or anything. But like turning up, I was like, oh damn! Like you walk in, you're like, it's an experience.
Incredible. Got the whole building as well.
Yeah. It's what I want my house to look like. This is what I wanted to see.
Yes.
This is the snacks.
Yeah,
Mainly came here for the snacks.
You would need like a...
No, this is all good for me.
No,
Yeah,
you need
no.
the egg whites. You need for strength and vitality, 12 grams of protein, so you can keep all your muscle mass on. This is for you.
He's saying I look big.
One of these will go down a treat.
Done.
I love Whoop already. Look at this. They have nitro cold brew on tap. No. Are you hiring?
Have one of these in our house now.
We are going to get this band designed in under 3 minutes.
It's so turbocharged.
Oh, I'm going to be flying. Jazz is just...
11:21, too early for a beer.
They have beer on tap.
Whoa, I can feel it deep down.
The sign is so big. The skyline... Wow. What a location. Okay, so I know nothing about baseball, but I know that is the oldest baseball stadium in America. It's called the Green Monster. The Red Sox play there. We had a tour last time we came. It's cool. And also apparently this is very iconic. Batman would be up there, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's just watching over the city, isn't he?
exactly. That's kind of the market.
That's where I'd sit. And then they got the giant Whoop sign now. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so for people that don't know about Whoop, it's just a cheer for the day for those people. And for people that do, it's great advertising. This is a good place to scream if you just want to vent. Jazz is off. If you ever notice anything from our photos, Jazz is always on the left and I'm always on the right. It's our good side.
It is like kind of a light
Oh no,
flare.
that's beautiful.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's incredible.
Sometimes that's like amazing.
A little bit of lens flare,
Yeah, exactly.
artistic.
You gotta get it.
This is like the main office. This is like where, you know, if you're going to have the meeting and you're going to take over the world, the Avengers sit around this and they discuss what is going to happen. But you're surrounded by photos of people that are just like the legends of the sporting and music. Rory McIlroy, after the Ryder Cup, I mean, I loved him before, but I love him even more. Patrick Mahomes, love him. After watching Quarterback on Netflix, I'm now a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Is that the climber that climbs with no...
Alex Honnold.
That's the one, what's the movie?
Yes.
What's it called? Free Solo.
Yeah, free solo. That's it.
I had sweaty palms for 90 minutes.
I would love to see his heart rate throughout an entire climb.
I would like to know his heart rate throughout an entire
Imagine if
climb.
he's
I
just
reckon
like-
mine was higher watching the documentary than his was. I lost more sweat through my palms than you do flying in an hour.
That's Michael Phelps right down.
Yep.
That's Matthew van der Poel, world champion right now in cycling.
World champion cyclist.
Stephen
That's the
Bartlett.
Diary of a CEO.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know why there's no Craig and Jazz up there.
Imagine if we just got
We walked in and we were
got a
just
little
doing,
bit there.
just a little one.
Just as we're walking up, just sneak a little
Hey,
bit.
one day we'll make it happen.
But yeah, but they obviously raised some money.
Founded in 2012 at Harvard Innovation Lab. This is like the history, the timeline. 2014 they released the first one, Whoop 1.0. 2015 professional college teams got into Whoop and they had LeBron James. They made the wearable for him. In 2019 they released a 3. Wait, oh, here. 2016 Whoop 2.0. 2019 Whoop 3.0. 2021 Whoop 4.0. Whoop becomes the first wearable to measure muscular load in 2023. It's crazy to see like the evolution of like size, and then obviously the products looked kind of the same, but then just become more advanced with what it can do over time. Constant progression. That's how you stick around in business. You always strive to make something better of what you already have. Offer more. We're talking band designs, but I've told them they need to throw out this one. Buttery Bros one. Nah, I'm joking. We love those guys.
No, that one's the... Oh,
No, this one's a bit. That's got the pancakes on it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of different things that they can do, like obviously in terms of the metal and the band itself. But I'm feeling like we're going down the we don't quit mentality route again.
Yeah.
Clean, crisp, cool, with a solid meaning. We don't quit going green. We do, because I'm in yellow today.
I'm not. I'm in green.
Yes. I slept for 11 hours. And I'm still yellow. Well, it's because I had one beer last night.
Killer.
And for me, that's like the equivalent of someone having 10.
I had 3 and
Yeah.
I'm 8 to 9%, so
That's awesome.
it made me sleep real hard.
I'm asking for something that they've never done before. Typical me. Here we are.
So did you say that
On
in
the whiskey.
Bhutan, this part of it, it's really difficult to...
All right, so this is the first initial concept that we came up with. Obviously, this may change, but I wanted to share it with you guys because obviously this is like the creative process, and this is kind of what we sat down and discussed over time. First thing, we don't quit on the strap. My handwriting, the signature I always do, the strap line, the meaning, everything we stand for on this channel, you guys and I. Couldn't not have it there. Thought it would be quite good, big on the wrist, so you can like look down and see it when you're working out or just, you know, in general life on a day-to-day basis. And then on the metal bit, what they've never done before is dual-sided writing. It's always been kind of like a repeat pattern. And what I wanted and what they've done, as you can see, is mentality is everything. So one side mentality, the other side is everything, etched into the metal. It's a saying on its own, but also when you combine it with we don't quit, it's we don't quit mentality is everything. So it's like, I just think it's perfect already. But obviously we've got to get proto samples in, make sure that everything works, make sure everything that can be done. But damn, it's looking good. Let me know in the comments down below if you like it or what you would change. And whilst we're here, I do want to say if you do want to get yourself the best wearable on the planet that tracks your recovery, strain, stress, sleep. It's like having your own personal fitness coach on your wrist. I've sworn by it now for over 2 years in terms of optimizing my performance. There is a link in the description down below. You'll get a free device and a free month. Try it out free of charge and you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Legends. On with the rest of the video. Smash that like button.
So fancy. We didn't film this when we first came in because we were intimidated.
I felt like I was literally walking into like Monsters Inc.
Read the burger name, right? Read it. Think about it. Think about it. Who owns this?
Whose family business is this? Apparently it's like a place you should, well, you know, not really should visit, but it's, think about it.
It's a Boston thing. so
It's a
we're
Boston
doing
thing. Mark Wahlberg, the actor. This is his family chain burger bar. We're going in. We're getting a burger.
it. Got to be done.
Got to be done. Look, there he is. Are you going to get this t-shirt, babe?
Laura will be mad.
But are you? Silence says it all.
I don't think so.
No? Screens everywhere and the kind of, you know, the authentic bar. I'm in. Right, a couple of things on the menu. Originally from Dorchester. I think that's where he's from. He likes, his choice is the Impossible Burger, which is the plant-based patty, but I'm going to get the Fiesta. 2 beef burger patties, house-made southwestern spice rub, pepper jack cheese, fresh jalapenos, lettuce, homemade smoked pepper salsa, chipotle mayo, and pickles. I nearly stopped talking because my mouth was watering that much when I was saying it. This will fuel some squats. When I travel, right, burgers are just my thing, aren't they? You can never, even if they butcher a burger, like make it the worst burger possible, stale bun, like dry patty, if you add a bit of sauce, it's still going to be alright. It tastes better than it looks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I looked at it I went, oh no. But actually now I've eaten it, I go, oh yeah. Mark Wahlberg's mum's out there somewhere making this burger for me. It's good, it's moist. Moist is always a good word when it comes to food, isn't it? It's a great word in general, to be honest. Just rolls off the tongue. You know what I like about this burger? Size. It's handheld and it's not falling out. I don't like the sloppy burgers where you bite it and it just, half of it's on your plate. Also, I feel like sometimes, you know, when we travel, like I don't eat as often as I would at home, those 5 meals a day. So like if I get my calories in, like just with a burger, probably not the best, but it's good protein and fat.
Also, it is technically dinner time at home. That's why we're so hungry.
That's our excuse. Yeah. What's your excuse? It is a problem when we travel, isn't it? You go to like restaurants, you're like, wow, we got to go there and try that. The gherkin is a great part of the burger. If you take your gherkin out, please unsubscribe and leave the channel. No, please don't. Do you take yours out? The crunchy sweetness halfway through a burger just means that the rest of it is just, like it's like that breakup.
I like a little bit of gherkin, but not too much.
Also, Jazz the other day found out that one of our friends has banana and cheese toasties. That's weird, isn't it? For the Americans, I'm talking about the pickle. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? It's a lovely pickle. I've just talked to myself twice, done this part twice without the microphone on, and then I just talked to the camera for 30 seconds without it even being recorded. I'm lost as a YouTuber.
What?
I'm having a moment. Figured something out when we're at Wahlberg's. Life is like a burger, full of flavour, different components. It's a good time, but sometimes you struggle to keep it together. Go what to start, non-negotiable. Especially after like a long travel day yesterday, 7 hours. Especially after those 1,000 box step-ups too. Also, there's a legend over there wearing the We Don't Quit mentality bout. This is just down the road from Mark Wahlberg's place. And we just were walking past and I was like, oh, let's go in and just, I haven't got my bag, I haven't got my shoes, I haven't got my belt. I ain't got nothing. I'm just gonna train. Say this. I am down here.
Not a paid partnership, just good quality stuff right here.
I love it here. We've just opened up to each other about injuries. It's the first thing we've done. He hurt his shoulder doing pickleball. I said, as like a CrossFit athlete, we're competitive. And he said he was going into it saying, I'm not going to push very hard. But we all know what we're like. Competitive by nature. I'm getting a green mat for Jazz. We're all in or we're not in at all. And that's why we get hurt. All right, when you're training and you're traveling, don't worry about it. I feel like when you travel, it's like you train because you enjoy it, not to like really go to levels. Like, okay, if you travel all the time, yeah, maybe you need to have proper structured programming where you're trying to overload and do better. But like coming off a flight, knowing that we're traveling again tomorrow, probably won't train for another couple of days before we get to Vegas with the Underdogs crew. Today's just like, see what we'll get done, see how the body feels. Start with a big compound lift, probably gonna squat. Who'd have guessed? And then bodybuilding, Traveling and bodybuilding, I feel like, go hand in hand. Low intensity, low risk of injury, good bang for your buck, keeps the muscles flowing, growing. Can you go wrong? Or if you're one of those people and you do really love cardio, I think sometimes it's just like, just do cardio. Go in, do 30, 40 minutes on the bike, get a good sweat, get out. If that's what you enjoy. Basically do what you enjoy. If you can't touch your toes, you should probably practice mobility every day until you can touch your toes. I don't know where I saw it once, but I feel like there was a study that was like hamstring flexibility and injuries. And there was a very correlated linear graph. The less flexible your hamstrings are, the more injuries. The one thing I'll do when I travel is on my warm-up sets, I'll always do a lot more warm-up sets and a lot more warm-up reps. Compared to when I'm at home, I'll probably go like 60, 90, 120, 150 working set. Here I'll go 40, 60, 80, 100, and I'll be doing like this. I'll probably do 15 reps, a couple more 25s, another 12 reps. Really just get the blood going around the body and get that synovial fluid going and get the heart going and everything going, so the endorphins are already there for when you get to those harder sets. I do my fair share of hoovering at home. Like, I think Jazz will agree with me on that. But if I had a Ghostbusters backpack like the cleaning lady, that thing's cool. I think I'd do it a lot more. I think also the reps gives you a chance to feel, especially if you train for a long time, it gets you to feel if your body's going to be good that day or not. I'll know once I get to like 100 kilos today if like it's going to be a good day or if it's not. And if it's not, I'll just set my expectations probably 10 to 15% less and just hit them and just like make sure the reps are good. I think honestly these are the times where you're not looking, like progress isn't the main thing here. It's staying injury free and just getting something done that gets you feeling good. Training is my feel good. You know, when you do it, you come out and you're like, oh, I feel good. I feel accomplished. Life is awesome. Done like 60 reps up to here. Pretty much doing cardio as we do the squats. Squat cardio. Squadio. If I was at home today, the progression would be 4x4 at just over 400 pounds, like 180 kilos. But I've just done a set at 315 and I'm like, whoa, damn. So I'll probably do, I always find when I'm traveling too, it's like the rebound and stuff, I feel like I don't feel right a lot of the time. And like yesterday, I don't feel right. We were in those seats for 7 hours, walked around all day. So I'm gonna do paused fours, starting here, and then maybe add like 5-10 pounds, get my 4 sets of 4 done building. That'd be good enough. I'm looking at the PR turkey apparently. Thanksgiving turkey, but it's for PRs. And all the PRs are above actually. He wants a picture.
I gotta grab it.
We want a picture with you. Really friendly coaches. Are you a coach?
I'm a coach, yeah.
Yeah, really friendly coaches here.
If you're ever in Boston, come on back.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah, you did.
And we enjoyed it.
3, 2, 1.
Legend. You know when people ask us like, where's your favorite place you've been or you've traveled or whatever? Like, honestly, everywhere you go is cool, but everywhere you go is just buildings and like, it's just a different landscape. It's the people at the different places that we go that are warm, welcoming, cool, mostly get my sarcasm, and they really make the area what it is. You could be in the worst area possible, and like if you have a good group of people that just you click with, it's all it is. I feel like you find that a lot in CrossFit boxes. Just like, you're all pretty much like-minded people. There to work out, have fun. It takes a certain sort of person to bury themselves, you know, in training. Like go through those hard, you know, workout bits. All right, so 315, 335, 355. I don't know how much that is in kilos. Doesn't matter. It's like near 160 somewhere. Oh, I feel like warmed up dog poo. But it's what I expected to feel like, so then it's like, it is what it is, you know. I'm having fun. I'm full of burger. I've had some new experiences today. Had an amazing morning. Got to see some great trees.
meet some great people. Here we are, you know. I can't complain that training feels like crap. But I'm going to anyway, because I'm British. All right, so I do know this is 375, which is 170 kilos. If I can do this for a set of 4 pause today, that's amazing, and I'll just leave it. Get in the zone. Stare at that turkey staring back at me. All right. I actually don't know if this is, you need to look it up yourself, but my coach told me it and it stuck with me. He's like, when you're training, if you just completely stop training, it takes about 14 days for you to like start to lose that neurological adaptation of strength and like your muscles to start, you know, just dwindling. So like if you're going on a 2-week holiday, you're gonna be all right. All right, when I travel too, you know, because like usually I'll spend 2.5, 3 hours in the gym, and when you travel, you're supposed to see places. Go out and experience what it looks like. We all know what the inside of a gym looks like. I'll usually do my big compound lift, you just seen. That was like enough for the day. Sometimes like, I probably should have done more sets. I only did 3, but that's what my body felt like today. Now I'm just gonna do like a little tricep, right? So get the whole body moving. It's kind of like CrossFit, it's not for time, it's just moving through it. 16 step back lunges, 8 each leg. Glutes, hams, firing, strong, nice. Shoulder press, get those shoulders, triceps pumping, and then some bent over kettlebell rows, 20. 3 times through. That would be a good, nice little just circuit. Let me show you these. I really like these. You kind of try and aim for a flat back and only pull 1 kettlebell at a time. With this exercise, try not to rotate, keep neutral. It's really good for using your core how it should be used in terms of like anti-rotation. That's what the core's for. It's for stabilizing and letting the extremities, the legs and the arms move. So yeah, it's fine training it with sit-ups and things like that, but train it. But I feel like the most important way is to train it in its primary focus. What you want to focus on is not pulling with your elbow level when you're here. Don't think pull with your hand, think drive with your elbow. And you watch when I drive my elbow up and back, my hands are in line with my belly button. That's where you want to be pulling. Look at these, just in case you didn't feel bells. That was good, little blast in and out. Little taekwondo studio above it. Sweating a lot, and it feels good. See that City Go sign's where the Whoop is. Even though this feels a lot more like England compared to a lot of places in America we've been, still feels very American. Just like when I look around, I'm like, this is America. Claire Bratcher said, daily vlogs, we're loving it. We love you too. We're out in Christmas, it feels like.
It is almost
beautiful.
Christmas.
What did you do?
Biked.
That's, yeah, intervals.
Not really. I just biked for as long as you were training.
Yeah, but you were pushing harder.
Only sometimes. I didn't really have a plan. I was just like, oh, I'll just bike until Craig's finished, and I'll just push a bit. And then when my legs burnt too much or I got too tired, I'll slow down.
In other words, team, you got to make things sound fancy on this vlog. So we're going to call it.
It's all from Chad, though.
We're going to call it auto-regulated flushing. And right now we're doing zone 1 or 2 cardio.
Definitely zone 1. There's no zone 2.
It's like an hour and a half back to our hotel, and we knew if we went home, we would sleep.
Look at the corgi. There's a corgi.
There's a corgi.
Oh, look. Oh, the corgi doesn't want to get in
He's
the
like,
car.
no, I'm not getting in the
no,
car.
I want to go on more of a
Another
walk.
dog for the day, that's great. One at the start, one near the end.
Oh, it's so fluffy. Oh, goodness.
Love dropping in. Makes you feel good.
Yeah, and everyone's so nice.
Yeah.
Because it can be a bit intimidating sometimes. Just like, ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Smile and wave. 3.6 miles it was to get back here, walking, and the last mile, both of our backs were blowing up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jazz was like, "Oh, my back's blowing up," and I didn't want to tell her that my back had been blown up for about 30 minutes.
Like, mine too.
Mine too. We were like, "Wow." Oh yeah, health. Look at this. So we had breakfast, which was like eggs, potato, bacon. I had a banana, a little bit of yogurt. Then we had that burger, and then we've just ordered sweet greens, which is like chicken, rice, tomato, spicy broccoli, a little bit of sweet potato.
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's whatever you want it to be. I don't eat as frequent. Like, I know that when we travel, so when I do, I try and have like a good calorie meal and then like a nice, good for us meal.
Why is it cold in here?
Were you listening to those people following us back? They were talking about pilots. I want to know if any of you that watch this video are pilots. They were saying that every pilot that they knew was married to an air hostess. So obviously just like they met them on their job. Is that true? And then a couple of them were like, whoa, whoa. They were so loud. It definitely felt like we're in the simulation then.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it was a great day. I liked walking back. Walking is the best way to see places sometimes. You know, you just gotta, you don't even, you know, you're heading back to the hotel. You just gotta, you know, went through Chinatown and we're athletes. Zone 2.
The walk was still...
Seeing Whoop was actually incredible. Like how, I didn't expect it to be as crazy good and as it was. And then Invictus Boston was just amazing. They were just great people. Another daily vlog, absolutely boshed. What a good time. Now we can sit here, what time is it? Eat our food and we'll be in bed by 8:30. That's romance, that is. The older you get, the earlier the bedtime, the earlier you want to go to bed. You know when you were young, you were like, damn, we're going out partying all night long. Can't wait, I don't want to go to bed. And now I'm like, 8:30? Yeah, yes.
What's wrong with you?
I had an itch. And then I realised I was still on camera.
Because you don't talk to people. Talk to
I got an
people.
itch. Bonne nuit, as they would say in France. Gute Nacht, as they would say in German.
No, we're not doing this. Go and turn it. We're not. You don't watch it from the end.
You're telling me that you can't enjoy the last 15 minutes of Elf?
You have to
So
watch the
be
whole
good
thing.
for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out.
I really like the film, but we need to watch it from the... You can't... We've not watched it yet. We've not watched it yet this Christmas. No.
Yes, we're just getting warm.
No, turn
This
it
is
off.
just tickling
No,
the
you're
Christmas
ruining the end.
taste buds.
You're ruining the end. Turn it off.
What do you mean ruining the end?
Turn
We
it
know
off.
this movie. We've seen it every year for the last 20 years.
You don't read books backwards. Turn it off, please.
We're just reading the blurb.
You're ruining it. It's ruining it.
Sports Centre. That'll do. Microphone isn't connected. Microphone isn't connected, but what is he watching, babe? Harry Potter.
Christmas season has officially started.
He started.
Because it's the early one as well.
Yeah.
So he's started his Christmas trilogies already.
Harry Potter.
Bloody Philosopher's Stone it is.
Philosopher's Stone.
I I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah,